Center Tiger Basketball on KCOY is brought to you in part by Union State Bank, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales, Central Office Service and Supply, Fruta Implement, Twin Valley, Citizens National Bank of Clay Center, Greenleaf, Belleville, and Concordia, and Old EC Farms.
The Tigers kept knocking on the door in the first portion of this season. Now as 2015 opens up, they hope to crash on in to the other side. Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you by Debenham Electric Heating and Air, Republican Valley Irrigation, Clay County National Bank, Farmers Union Insurance, Jim Gearhan, and McGee Roofing. Our pregame talk with Coach Kelly Williams will be coming up next on Tiger Pregame.
Being a student athlete means carrying great responsibility because you represent not only yourself, but also your family, school, and community. Taking pride in academics is as important as taking pride in athletics. So whether in the classroom or on the court or field, develop passion for what you do. Be determined in your endeavors and work hard to achieve your goals. These qualities will help you succeed and find fulfillment now and in the next chapters of your life. We're proud to stand behind you, Tigers. We're Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Do you believe professionalism should be rewarded? When you find a contractor who shows up early, works long days, gets the job done on time with expertise, cleans up so well you can't tell they've been there except for the fact their work is finished and looking great, you know that's the only contractor you'll ever want to hire. These are words that an actual customer has used to describe McGee Roofing. The customer has used McGee Roofing twice and will again. Reward professionalism, hire McGee Roofing.
Hey Tiger fans, the lights are on, the team is ready, and the coaching staff has put together a successful game plan for tonight's game. Have you thought about your insurance game plan? This is Jim Gearhan with Farmers Union Insurance. Let us help put together a game plan for all your insurance needs. We cover everything from cars, trucks, boats, and motorcycles to homes, combines, and businesses. We can even help insure your retirement. Stop by and see us at 426 Lincoln Avenue, downtown Clay Center. A proud supporter of Tiger Athletics.
Back on Tiger Pregame, joined now by Coach Kelly Williams. The Tigers opening up 2015 at home in the den against Concordia. First, Happy New Year, Coach, and let's talk about the Christmas, New Year holiday break. Some coaches absolutely love that time of year to work on things. Some just want to get back to playing games. I know you and I talked before coming on. You guys had a productive break as far as prepping for basketball.
Yeah, we had a lot of learning going on, and thanks for the welcome. Happy New Year to you guys as well over there. So, yes, we did have a productive break. We still need, being a young team, starting over new. We need about all the time that we can get on the practice court. We are ready for tonight. We are ready for another game. But the 7 practices that we had over Christmas break were very beneficial to us and helping us to, just get a little bit better every single day. So we could, kind of reflect as a staff after each practice on what went well, what didn't go well, what do we need to tweak, what do we need to adjust, what do we need to keep repping, so we could hopefully refine some of those on-court items that are maybe preventing us from, digging ourselves out of a hole or preventing ourselves on the court from slipping into one. So we really took advantage of those 7 practices over Christmas break. Had an abundance of kids here. The kids did a great job arriving each day and giving great effort. We're just still working to kind of get over that mountain there of maintaining that mental focus, that mental effort from time to time, because even in practice that may lessen at a certain point. That then affects our physical play on the court and kind of gets us in trouble, and then affects our emotional and mental state and gets us down a little bit. So we're still just moving right along, plugging right along, and trying to get a little better each time. But yes, we do enjoy. I like the way Keisha has the schedule set up. It'd be nice to maybe get an extra game or 2 in the regular season, but to kind of have the first 2 3 weeks leading into the beginning of the season, then you got a handful of games, then you're going to kind of reset, hit the reset button if need be, and maybe try a couple different things, or if things are going well, you just continue to plug along and add a little complexity to it. So I do. I'm a big fan. I'm one of those coaches that'd be a big fan of the Christmas break and the way our schedule's set up for that.
You've talked since the outset of coming into the Tiger program, this being a process with this team to kind of get them molded how you want to be. And sometimes that's got to be a difficult challenge because when you get those 7 practices and away from game time, you'd like to fix everything. Obviously, you can't do that other than just to get a little bit better each day. But was there a main focus you came out of the first handful of games that you really wanted to get the guys, I guess, to embrace?
Yes, there was. We're wanting to have a little bit more steadfast presence in our transition game. We want to try to wear a team down over the course of 4 quarters. We haven't been able to apply that from time to time because of where we are in terms of the score. If we get down by a handful of points and we can't actually put the ball through the basket, then we can't set up our defense, our full-court defense in the manner that we want to set it up in to maybe create some of those primary transition, those fast break buckets.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're not getting a stop and failing to rebound on the defensive end, which has happened from time to time, we can't get out to that, again, fast break situation. And the score has been a little bit of a downer for us because then when we do have a chance to run our secondary break, which is made off of a dead ball or a made basket, we're not pushing it to the level that we want to push it at. So, we went into Christmas break looking to try to continue to grasp the idea of taking advantage of our opponent in transition, and maybe not even at times being able to take advantage of it, but continuing to pressure our opponent in transition, both offensively and defensively. That was an item of note going in the break. And then just building on our man-to-man defense, just continuing to understand the importance of never losing man and ball, getting over to help side, the correct angle that we got to take when we're guarding the on ball, just staying really, really true to the rules that we've established on our man-to-man, so collectively we can prevent that ball from going into the hoop. Those are kind of some emphasis that we had going into break, and we really, really pushed on those. So I know about midweek last week we were going, oh my gosh, we've gone through 4 or 5 of these practices and we don't have a ton of new stuff in. We want to put a bunch of new stuff in, but we had some significant gains again in some of those areas. Those would be 2 major ones, and then our mental presence for rebound. We've got to just be able to flip that switch. We occasionally get really interested in watching the game of basketball while we were on the basketball court, and we need to play the game instead. So when that shot goes up, we don't need to marvel at the offensive execution or how pretty the shot is. We need to get a body on somebody so we can ensure that we get the rebound if it doesn't go through the hoop. So that's another item that we've been, really trying to drive home. So those would probably be the 3 main points of emphasis that we really tried to rep out here over Christmas break.
You guys take on a Concordia Panther team tonight, Coach, that's lost a couple of games. They've played some pretty good teams thus far as well as you guys. They have one of the state's leading scorers, not just the league's leading scorers, in Cooper Holmes. I mean, he can really score from anywhere.
He's a fantastic player. Really, really special talent. He's going to go play somewhere after Concordia, and he's going to enjoy a long college career at a big college. It's one of the things of watching him on film against Beloit first game of the year. He's essentially handling the 2-2-1 pressure at times by himself. Concordia's full court pressure. He just dribbles right on through aggressively, spin move between the legs, and then pulls up from 25 feet and drains it. And there's just not much you can do about that. So he's got that potential, but he's relentless on the glass. He's very aggressive defensively. He's a really good player, and a lot of those points don't come on a ton of shots. And they are doing a good job right now, I believe, after seeing him a handful of games, of kind of adapting to his brother not being on the team anymore, and getting a couple other guys to fill some of those roles offensively to score the basketball when they've got the open opportunity. Ian Nordell is a big presence for him inside. He's a sophomore, but he's got a really big body, and he's really coordinated. So they've besides Cooper, they got a handful of guys as well. Gilbert Garcia can be a load to handle on the perimeter. the Bouchard kid can be a load to handle on the perimeter and inside. They got a nice assistant staff there to Cooper. He's seen himself as a really good player, but they've got some other fantastic players around him. So it's going to be another great challenge for us. We keep telling the guys, just keep plugging along. We're going to know what we need to do after each game. That's for sure. And, we've played a schedule so far where 4 of these first 6 opponents are going to finish with maybe at least 15 or 16 wins apiece. So we're playing some really good competition. And again, it's only helping the cause down the road of getting us battle tested and forcing us to improve from game to game, but especially in those practices between those games. And we've had some good ones. We've had some good ones over break. There really hasn't been a single one where we've walked away going, oh man, we gotta adjust something. So the schedule has benefited us to an extent for sure.
Not to mention, Coach, you said during the break you may have faced your toughest opponent yet. The alumni came back, and it's always fun for those guys, and I know for the players too. But they become a little bit more. They become a little more seedy when they get out of high school, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they do. They do. I went back and played with some of the kids from Seneca over the break, and got a handful of players from up there that are playing college ball now, and I'm still in decent enough shape where I could hold my own for maybe a little while. But and part of the reason is too is you get a little more savvy. And the alumni came back on Friday, and it was great to have them back, bringing a certain level of intensity that we can't always recreate at practice, and just demonstrating some really good values. A great level of communication, whether it was positive between themselves or whether they were doing a little trash talking. There was a certain amount of communication that was on display that was good to see from them. A certain level of physicality that they brought. So it was good, and those players are very successful in their time here at Clay Center. So it was fantastic to have them back, give us a little bit of a run, kind of reset us a little bit, refocus us a little bit going into this Monday practice that we had yesterday to get ready for Concordia. And they would still fare very well. They would still fare very well in the NPHL right now and throughout the rest of the area.
Very cool. Coach, good to hear those guys are back. Good to hear you guys keep moving forward. We're looking forward to seeing the matchup tonight against Concordia. Good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot, Rocky. Have a good one.
Back with more on Pregame in just a moment.
They say you don't become number one by being lucky. Valley Irrigation is proof of that. No one sells more pivots than Valley. Smart growers know the legendary quality and durability of Valley pivots are second to none. From structural superiority to technical excellence, there are more reasons to choose Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCOY is brought to you in part by Union State Bank, Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales, Central Office Service and Supply, Bruta Implement, Twin Valley, Citizens National Bank of Clay Center, Greenleaf, Belleville, and Concordia, and Oldie Seed Farms.
Welcome back on Pregame from the Tigers in Rocky Downing, along with our studio engineer tonight. That's Bernie Fancella back at the studios. Clay Center Tigers getting a chance now to face one of the top teams in 4A Division II and one of the top scorers in the state of Kansas. You heard Coach Kelly Williams talk about Cooper Holmes, but Concordia can really score it. They have lit up the scoreboard. He is averaging 27.4 points a game, 10.2 rebounds a contest, and it's pretty efficient scoring, as you heard Coach Williams say. He doesn't take a ton of shots. He's capable of shooting it from anywhere in the front court. 6'4" junior, 27-plus a game, almost 27.5 per contest. They're going to be playing a little short-handed, though, tonight. A couple of players not making it back from their Christmas break in the timely fashion as expected, and so Manny Maris and Gilbert Garcia will both not be taking the floor tonight for the Concordia Panthers. The Tigers come in looking for win number 1, of course, as they come out of that opening portion of the season, so close to last time here at home. That the battle against Riley County, they went into overtime. Tigers are led by Lane Libby's 8.6 a game. Bo Richardson, 7 points contest. He's shooting at a 44% clip from the field on the season. And then you have 6.6 from Ethan Rosine. Brady Hamble, 6.6 per contest as well. And so those two guys share some wealth down inside the lane. Cade Wallace, who handles the basketball an awful lot out around the perimeter, 4.6 per contest. He is 11 of 12 from the free throw stripe thus far this season, shooting 92% coming into this game. Tigers and Panthers are just about 2 minutes away from starting lineups being announced here in the Den, our national anthem and tip-off. So we're closing in on the opener 2015. Stay with us on pregame.
They say you don't become number 1 by being lucky. Valley Irrigation is proof of that. No one sells more pivots than Valley. Smart growers know the legendary quality and durability of Valley pivots are second to none. From structural superiority to technical excellence, there are more reasons to choose Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Farmway Co-op is seeking applicants for a full-time tender driver at the Clay Center location. Duties include nurse truck operation and maintenance, filling anhydrous and liquid trailers, maintenance of facilities while working with high-tech equipment. Preference given to applicants with a current CDL. Hazmat endorsement required or the ability to obtain. Farmway offers competitive wages, excellent benefits, and is an EOE. Deadline January 16th. Call Tammy at 785-738-0794 or visit farmwaycoop.com.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in your Twin Valley digital TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit twinvalley.net/TVE to learn more.
Out with the old and in with the new, right? That's what the new year has a lot of people thinking. To demonstrate, I've replaced my assistant Roscoe with this lovely new assistant.
Hey!
But when it comes to your important files, discarding them is not a good idea.
Does that mean I get to stay?
Here at Central Office, we have business-sourced file storage boxes for both letter and legal-sized files at greatly reduced prices. With file storage boxes from Central Office and Clay Center, you can still take care of the old while filing the new.
Oh, thanks, boss.
Back once again in Clay Center at the Den. We're about set for the opening lineups to be announced here. We'll give you a look at those starters. We'll also give you a look at some of the matchups that will be coming your way. But first, we're going to take this time to pause and take a time out as we honor our nation, as CCCHS Tiger Band will play the national anthem. We'll take this time out and be back in just a moment.
How will your wheat crop make it through this winter? It's up to you to give it the best fighting chance and a jump on the spring growing season with a fall fertilizing application. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready with stabilized in 2 forms, field and site-specific variable rate technology, and custom application. With the experience of field specialists Brent, Allen, Darren, Kent, or Mike Green, they clearly understand the problems customers face. You can count on Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
Tiger teams are back in action, so let's get out and support our local teams. Coaches and players have been working hard and putting in long hours to excel at their sport or activity. But as we know, it takes more than hard work. Good teams need to work together. Same goes for Union State Bank. We work hard to be your community bank, but we need your business to be a good team. Let's all work together by supporting our youth and their activities and supporting your local community bank. Union State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Metal roofing isn't what it used to be. DecoraShake shingles offer the classic beauty and architectural detail of thick, rustic, hand-split wood shake shingles, but they're actually steel, giving you superior performance and longevity. DecoraShake shingles are interlocking metal panels providing a tough, weather-tight barrier. They're recommended and installed by Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. They've built a reputation on quality work, customer satisfaction, and integrity. Visit GeislerRoofing.com.
Back once again from the Den as we get a chance to look at the starting lineups for tonight's basketball game for the Concordia Panthers. They'll start with Jace Kopic, 3 points a game, 2.2 rebounds a contest for the 6-foot senior. Alongside him will be 5'10" sophomore Matt James. They will also go with Ethan Bouchard, a 6-foot junior, 8.4 points, 6.4 rebounds. Ian Nordell is a 6'4" sophomore. Didn't mention him a lot during pregame, but he's averaging 9+ a game, 6 boards. Great compliment at 6'4" for Cooper Holmes, who we did talk quite a bit about. 10 rebounds a game, 27.4 points per contest, the 6'4" junior. For the Clay Center Tigers, they will start with Lane Libby, the 6'2" junior, 8.6 a game, 3 rebounds a contest. He is averaging 2.6 assists per game as well. Libby, a 6'2" junior. Ethan Rosine, 6'4" and a junior. He's averaging a little over 6.5 points per contest. He's also bringing down 4 rebounds a game for the Clay Center Tigers. Caleb Carlson, a senior, 6'2", 3.2 points, nearly 2 boards a game, shooting 47% from the field on the season. Bo Richardson, 6'1" and a senior. He's averaging over 7.5 points, 3.4 rebounds a contest for the Tiger senior. And then Brady Hamill, 6'3" and a senior. He's right at 6.5 points and 1.5 rebounds a game on the season. Hamill, 48% from the field. Richardson, 44% from the field. Carlson, 47% from the field. Rosine, 48% from the field. So they don't take a lot of shots. Richardson a little bit more perimeter-oriented even than those, although Hamill's hit now 3 of 6 from beyond the three-point line, so he's got that capability, but they are very efficient when they do shoot the basketball this far this season. Panthers are 3-2 coming in. Tigers 0-5, looking for win number 1 as they open up 2015 here against preseason state-ranked Concordia and one of the state's most prolific scorers in Cooper Holmes, and they are about ready to jump center circle. Rosine against Holmes, and it's gathered in by the Concordia Panthers. Just underway here in the Den. It'll be Concordia with the basketball. Tigers in the man-to-man. They go down and load to Nordell early, and he drops a little baby hook shot up and over the Tiger defense, and it drops in off the front rim. It's 2-0 Concordia the lead. Richardson down court to Carlson. To Hamill looking inside, and they have a push down low. Rosine went flying from the box that time as they lobbed it down low, and Cooper Holmes guilty of a little forearm, they say, in the mid-back, and so his first foul to be play center from the baseline to inbound. Richardson lobs it out deep for Hamill. Brady right back on the wing right to Bo. Richardson gives it off to Libby out top. Lane attacks the paint all the way to the lane, puts it up off glass, no, rebound to Holmes. He'll check that to Nordell, now to Holmes, who will bring it down the floor, and we got a blocking foul against Bo Richardson. Wasn't a lot of contact. Richardson initially thought he might try to draw the charge. He could tell it wasn't going to happen. Holmes really wasn't affected a lot by it, but there was a bump, and it's called on Bo, his first. So a foul on each team quickly down the court on opening possessions. Here's Holmes leaning in, no. Rebound, tipped to the bounds. That will be Concordia keeping the basketball on the baseline. Panthers lead it 2-0. Lobbed out near the top free throw line for Holmes to the corner now. Ball fake by Kopic. He'll lob it back out deeper now to James. James gives it off to Kopic. He'll bring it right on the wing to Bouchard. Ethan Bouchard, no-look pass into Holmes, and he lost it for a moment out of bounds. He did lose it out of bounds. Caleb Carlson in there defending, and Clay Center has it back in a 2-0 ball game. They trail by that bucket, but have possession. Bo Richardson guarded all the way up the floor by Matt James, gives it off to Carlson. Now to Libby into the paint is Rosine. Ball fakes it once, and now left-handed up and through Nordell's defense. Rosine, an early bucket. The quick draw inside the lane, and it catches defenders off guard. It has from early in the season, and now with the left hand, he puts it up there off the glass. Here's Nordell, pull-up jumper for 2, and he answered. So Ian Nordell has the first 2 buckets for the Panthers. It's 4-2. Richardson, right sideline pass, knocked away by Matt James. That'll be Clay Center's possession right in front of their Tiger student section over there. 4-2 ball game. It is Richardson to inbound from the sideline. It does come in. Hamill has it out deep. Now off to Richardson. Man-to-man by the Panthers. Hamill gets by a defender initially. Now spins toward the paint. Drops it down low, looking for Rosine. Ball knocked away. Saved in bounds by Hamill to the backcourt. Richardson paddling and comes up with it. And now a foul against Topic. Loose ball situation, and Bo Richardson just out-hustled the Panthers, and then Topic trying to reach back and get it in return ends up reaching into the foul. 4-2, Clay Center down by a bucket, and it will be the Tigers with the basketball, and walked up the floor by Lane Magic Libby. To the right side it goes to Richardson. Hamill trying to cut back door and able to. Hammerhead now has it out deep. Left sideline it goes to Lane Libby. Lane looking down low for Carlson. Here's Bo, the attack to the corner for Libby. Lane, pull-up jumper, left wing is short. Rebound comes off to Matt James of Concordia. 4-2, Clay Center down by a bucket. Holmes, little crossover move, gets to the paint, can't get it down. Rebound to Libby. Down court quickly. Richardson left side. He'll go strong. Off the glass and good. Bo knows transition, and the Tigers have it tied 4-piece. Down court, Libby. The steal on the sideline. The save into Carlson. Hamill the other way. He'll go to the paint. Doesn't get the shot. They call the foul on the floor. It's against the Panthers, their third team foul, and the Tigers get it down low. So Tigers getting the bucket in transition from Richardson, and then Libby, the big steal down the floor. Chase Streeter in for the Panthers now, as Topic will come out. He picked up his second early foul. Richardson will inbound from the baseline, left to the glass. Rosine's got a pretty good look inside. Almost had his second field goal, and then gets caught reaching in as he was frustrated to see it pop back out of the ring. So it'll be Concordia's basketball, the first foul on Rosine, the team's second. Ethan made the lefty shot earlier, maybe even a tougher shot. This one looks good and just rattled around the ring and popped out. 4-4 tied, 5:17 to work first quarter. As Cooper Holmes will bring it up the floor. 6'4". He is solid. He can shoot it from anywhere, handles the ball well, and really tough to stop on the offensive end. And 10 rebounds a game to go along with it. Here's a drive inside by Bouchard. Kick out on the right baseline to Streeter. Bouchard jump stop in the lane. A wild shot off the back iron. No. Rebound Nordell, and a jump ball. Brady Hamill ties it up with Nordell. This will be Clay Center's basketball. Nordell just a sophomore, and he's athletic as well inside. Hamill that time able to tie it up and then rip it away, and the jump ball arrow goes to Clay Center. Carlson, left wing to Richardson. 4-4 tie here. Tigers with a basketball. Libby, right wing. Hamill takes the 3 ball. He's short on this one. He's got that range, but pulled the trigger on that one. Up court quickly is home with behind the back. Free throw line, pull-up jumper's good. Tough shot in transition, but the 6'4 junior able to handle it, getting down the court. Here's Carlson down floor. He takes it up in his foul, and Caleb Carlson will get to the free throw line. 4:24 remains first quarter. Tigers down by a bucket. Cade Wallace set to come in after Caleb Carlson shoots the first of his 2 free throws. 6-4 ball game. Carlson's free throw is strong. He does have one more coming. Cade Wallace in. Hamill will come out. The foul was on Garrett Lawrence, freshman for the Panthers, his first. That's the team's 4th foul for Concordia. Clay Center whistled for 2 thus far. Carlson missed the first, has one more coming. Trying to cut into a 2-point lead. Free throw up this time short. Rebound. Cade Wallace out of there with it. Found an opening in the lane and comes up with an offensive board. Here's Libby. Skip pass left for Wallace. Cade out top. Richardson, right wing. Libby for 3, just rims off, and the rebound away to Bouchard. Down court quickly in transition, and he walks with the basketball. Little out of control as he took it toward the right side. The Tigers get it back. 6-4, down by just 2. They'll have possession from the sideline again. And it comes in the backcourt to Wallace. Right side wing is Libby. Back to Cade. Left side, Richardson. Steps in front of the three-point line, pulls the trigger. It's short. Rebound to Holmes on the weak side. Cooper Holmes at the left sideline with a left-handed dribble. Hesitation move. Cut off by Carlson. Back outside it goes to Bouchard. Now at the top of the key, deep is Streeter. Wallace right in his jersey. Holmes again the drive. Again cut off by Carlson. Hesitation spin to the lane. Gets it off to Bouchard. Leaves the lane short. Rebound to Libby. He comes out of a pack. Pass up the court. Tipped. Now loose and picked up by Concordia. Bouchard the other direction. Shovel pass. And it's Holmes. Offensive foul. That'll be the second on the 6'4 junior. Lane Lively has a knack of positioning himself for those calls. He's had several taken already this season, several last year as well. And Lane Lively in position picks up the second foul on the star for Concordia. And now a timeout taken on the court. Tigers down 6-4. They'll have possession when we come back to the Den.
At Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, the pharmacists are committed to making sure you understand the instructions that allow your prescriptions to be taken safely and effectively. They'll take the time to counsel you and set your mind at ease concerning your medications. Patterson's has healthcare aids such as walkers, canes, and lift chairs to help you with your daily mobility needs. Putting the care into healthcare is Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, with locations in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina.
6-4 ball game. The Clay Center Tigers trail by a bucket, but they have the basketball back here with 3:25 to work in this opening quarter, and a timeout taken on the floor. Biggest news for the Tigers as far as what Concordia has done to this point is that Cooper Holmes 2 points, but Cooper Holmes 2 fouls. Important for the Tigers. They can keep him on the sideline at all. Brady Hamill into Cade Wallace. Tigers trail by a bucket. Bo Richardson left wing to Wallace, right side wing. Caleb Stiebold just in. Back to Wallace. Now left to Richardson. 3 ball up, and for the lead, no. Rebound weak side, and foul is going to be called. Caleb Stiebold got underneath of a Concordia defender, Bouchard, who was up in the air, and so the undercut called against the Tigers, the third team foul. Panthers have it back. First foul on Stiebold. In the backcourt, Streeter fires it up to Florida Matt James. Stiebold on him. Caleb Stiebold on the season, one and a half steals per contest. He's got a knack for getting to the basketball, it seems. There's a foul on the floor. This is going to be on Brady Hamill, trying to cut off the drive of Ian Nordell. He did cut it off, but he fouled in doing so before the shot. Panthers basketball out of bounds. Third team foul now on the Tigers. Check that fourth team foul. That's the first against Clay Center's Brady Hamill. And now a steal by, who else? Caleb Stiebold, and he's going to be bumped by Bouchard. That'll be the Panthers' sixth team foul. And it'll be Clay Center's possession coming back the other way. 6-4 ball game. Tigers with the basketball. Again, they trail with 2:51 to work here in this opening quarter. They have the possession. Right side wing is Wallace. Cade Wallace back outside. It goes to Lane Lively. Lively gives it away right wing to Wallace. Here's Stiebold left wing. He'll dribble penetrate. Lost it inside the lane. Taken away by Bouchard. Bouchard up the right sideline. He kicks it across paint. Knocked away by Cade Wallace. And Bouchard gets going. If you can get in his way when he's going straight at you, then you've got a chance to make a play on him. If you don't, then he could just find himself out of control. He's turned it over once, that time trying to kick it across paint. It eventually was knocked away by Cade Wallace. Panthers basketball from the baseline. Nordell pull up jumper, short. He hit his first couple. Big board inside by Ian Roteman, who just came in. And over the back will go Concordia, so the Tigers have possession back. Over the back that time for the Panthers was Garrett Lawrence. That's the 7th team foul. Tigers should be shooting free throws, and now they've sorted that out. And it will be Roteman at the other end for a 1-and-1 chance. So Ian Roteman will get a chance at the stripe here. And the Tigers, with 2:25 remaining, down by just 2 to Concordia. Roteman has a defensive position, something Coach Williams said they made an emphasis on this break coming back was to get a body on somebody when there's a rebound opportunity. Don't become a fan and watch. make sure you're seeing where the basketball's at. And Roteman that time did box out, then drew the foul and makes the first free throw. It's a 1-point ball game. It's the coupon toss back into the 1-and-1 is up and good. He is now 8 of 12 from the stripe on the season. Tigers have it tied up here with Concordia. 2:20 left to work opening quarter. Bouchard kicks it left to James. Back right for Streeter. The lob in low. Holmes back in there with 2 fouls. He'll attack, put it off glass, and give the Panthers the lead back. He has 4. Down court, Seabold. He'll attack to the paint. Foul inside, and Caleb Seabold is headed to the free throw line. They beat the Panthers down court, kind of caught them with their backs turned to the basketball, and Seabold caught, attacked quickly, and drew the foul on his drive in there against Bouchard. So Seabold's got a chance to shoot 2. First one is good. He's now 6 of 12 from the line on the season. Can tie it up on this charity. 8-7 ball game. 2:05 to go. We're in the first quarter. Seabold ties it. The Tigers have hit their last 4 free throws. Concordia back the other way. Here's Streeter, right baseline Holmes. Ball fake, steps in. Wall-away jumpers up and down. Cooper Holmes has 6. Cade Wallace back the other way. 10-8 ball game. Here's Rosine at the point. Lefty goes to Richardson. They can find any way to get the ball in around Cooper Holmes and just make contact. See what happens. He has 2 early fouls. Seabold, right wing. He'll attack, spins, turns, leans, and he traveled with the basketball. Might have been a charging foul at the end of that play, but he traveled before he got all the way to the paint. 10-8, Tigers down by a bucket. Concordia back with possession. Bouchard walks it across, left and deep to James. Tigers in a 3-2 zone. Wallace at the point, Seabold and Roteman on the wings. Caleb Carlson back in with Rosine down low. Here's Holmes in the corner for 3. No. Rebound to Rosine. Outlet pass. Holmes takes it away. Now steps in the paint. Blocked by Rosine, but back up and good by Cooper Holmes, who now has 8. The lead's up to 4 for the Panthers. Roteman out to Wallace. Top of the key is Rosine. To Cade Wallace, right baseline Roteman. To Wallace. Murph holds it outside with a minute left to go in the first quarter. Tigers down 12-8. Roteman dribbles in, kicks it out. Here's Wallace, left wing to Seabold. High post looking for Carlson. Tipped out of there, but Cade Wallace has it. Now Roteman, right wing. He'll step in, kick it to Wallace. He's got a good look for the 3. It's off the mark right side, and the rebound away to Bouchard. Concordia in transition, and now the Panthers want to pull it out and maybe look for one shot before the end of the quarter. Panthers lead it 12-8, 24 to work. Cooper Holmes will hold it out near the timeline. Now Wallace going to force him to dribble it. Seabold also out there working on him. Holmes gives it away to Streeter. Back to Holmes. 14 to work now. Cooper Holmes, dribble attacks. Their free throw line. Pull-up jumper on its way is strong. Rebound tipped inside. Back up by Nordell and good with 4. 3 seconds. With 2, the Tigers may not get a shot away. Seabold will from three-quarter court. Tigers will trail by 6. We're headed to the second. Here in the den, it's Concordia 14, the Tigers 8.
Let's face it, you need to keep working even when the temperatures keep dropping. That's why you should switch to Cenex Winterized Premium Diesel Fuels. They contain an advanced performance additive package that gives you serious weather protection while optimizing power and fuel economy. Choose from extreme to moderate climate coverage, all designed to keep your equipment and vehicles running their best during cold weather. Get serious winter protection. Ask for Cenex Winterized Premium Diesel Fuels at Farmway Co-op. Cenex is a brand of CHS.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in your Twin Valley digital TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit twinvalley.net/TVE to learn more.
14-8 ball game. Clay Center Tigers trail it by 6. The Tigers were tied at 6-6, right around that 8-6 mark for a few possessions, and then eventually it will be the Panthers getting things moving in the end of that first quarter. Cooper Holmes came back in with the 2 fouls and really got things working. He has 8 points to lead all scores. Panthers open up with the basketball. Tigers in a man-to-man. Lane Lively, Ian Roteman, Caleb Siebold, Bo Richardson, Brady Hamill out there. There's a drive by Kopic, lost it out of bounds. That's Play Center's basketball. So the Tigers will see Concordia turn it over on their opening second quarter possession. Here's Siebold, left and deep to Hamill. Further left on the wing, it goes to Richardson. Out top now for Roteman. Right side wing, it's Siebold. Caleb, one dribble and off to Richardson. Left side wing, Roteman has used his dribble. Skip pass right, Siebold. Caleb to the top, Richardson. Left baseline, Roteman. Right side it goes now to Siebold. Starts to attack. Skips it back left. Roteman's got to look for 3. It's down. Ian Roteman has 5 and cuts the lead in half now at 14-11. Wide open on the wing left. Baseline drive by Cooper Holmes. Fall-away jumper's good. He is smooth. He has 10. 16-11. Tigers trail by 5. Just underway here in this second quarter. Here's Hamill, left and deep to Richardson. So Richardson out for Roteman. It's the 3 last time down. Richardson to Roteman. They swing it around right. Siebold, he wants the 3. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Cooper Holmes. Holmes will bring it himself through traffic. Skip across to Nordell. Lay in, no. Foul called on Siebold. It'll be 2 free throws for the Concordia Panthers. Nordell had 4 early points for Concordia and now has a chance to step to the free throw line and shoot 2. Tigers again trailing by 5. Nordell, 2 free throws coming. First is rimming off. 6:53 to work. Cade Wallace back on for the Tigers. That foul on Caleb Siebold was his second, so he comes to the sideline. Second free throw. Nordell has it in. So Play Center has basketball back. And we have a timeout taken on the floor before that inbound. 6:53 to go. First half. Tigers trail at 17-11 when we come back.
Central Valley Ag is another way you can maximize every acre you farm. CVA agronomist Mike Zwingman recommends precision guidance and monitoring equipment installed on your current tractor and planter.
It's going to give you more control over things like down pressure, singulation, planter speed, and really the things that make your planter work right.
For better efficiency, better profits, contact your Precision Ag equipment dealer.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
Save time and gas and easily deposit checks from the comfort of your home. United Bank and Trust is pleased to offer our newest mobile banking feature, Mobile Deposit. There's no need to make that extra trip to the bank to deposit a check. Simply endorse, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on how to apply Mobile Deposit. United Bank and Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
6:53 remains. Second quarter, Tigers out of the timeout, and the officials dropped the ball on them as Tigers had not come to inbound, so no damage done. Cade Wallace was there to pick it up and inbound it. Tigers have possession. Trap put on by Concordia here. They lead by 6 against the Tigers with 6:40 to go first half. Bo Richardson kick out to Wallace to the post. Good look inside. Here's Hamill. Turn, spins, little baby hook up for the Hammerhead. His first bucket, and it's 17-13. Kopic brings it across. Panthers a little foul trouble to keep an eye on. Kopic has 2. Cooper Holmes with the 2 fouls, and Holmes just buried a 3 with a hand right in his face. Holmes now has 13, his first 3 of the game. Richardson looking to the post again for Brady, and it was just off his fingertips. Really no chance for him to make that catch. 7-point Panther lead, 20-13. 6:05 left to go in the second quarter. Here's Streeter to the post for Nordell against Lively, trying to keep him out of the lane. They kick it out to James. Top of the key is Holmes. Behind the back, steps back. Now goes right on the wing. Streeter down low. Nordell's got a wide open look, and he misses the chippy. And then a foul's going to be called. And they call this on Lane Livey, who has the inside position. I guess they're saying he jumped back into the defender. So it will be Concordia's basketball. And we had a chance for Lane maybe to be shooting free throws on the other end, but he picked up his first foul. Concordia from the baseline lobs it near the sideline, almost out of bounds. It is saved in by Cooper Holmes into the backcourt. Now it's picked up by Rotman. Ian, hesitation move, hangs in the lane, can't get the shot to go down, and a foul on the rebound try by Brady Hamill and Cade Wallace, both in the area. Rotman got himself open in the mid lane and just could not finish it off. So the Panthers with a 7-point edge find themselves back at the free throw line with a chance at a 1-and-1. Not a lot of free throw attempts for the Panthers. If they back, they've only had 2. Nordell hit 1 of 2. Topic a 1-and-1. Misses on the first, and the rebound to Hamill. Foul was called on Cade Wallace on the other end, his first. Down court, Rotman hit his first 3 try. Another one here, boy, just rimming off. The rebound to Nordell. Up the court comes Holmes. Cooper Holmes. Baseline, spin, turns in, leans, goes around Livey this time, avoids the charge, and he has 15 first-half points. The lead for the Panthers out to 9, 22-13. Left on the wing is Richardson to Wallace. Deep right, it goes to Rotman. Corner right, Livey wants to answer the 3, can't get it down, rebound to Kopic. Up the court quickly is Holmes. Wallace near steal, got a lot of basketball, but they called him across the wrist on the steal try, and it'll put Cooper Holmes at the stripe. This will be still 1-and-1. Both teams in the bonus from here on out. Holmes at the stripe. Just 27 of 47 at the line. The stroke that he has shooting the basketball, that is a shock to see. A 57.4% free throw shooter. He does make the first of the 1-and-1 here. Gives him 16 first-half points. We still have 5 minutes to go second quarter. 23-13. And both free throws good. Lane Livey works it up the right sideline to Bo Richardson. Out the lane, across left to Carlson. Corner left, Hamill wants the 3. Yes! Brady Hamill's first 3-pointer. He is now 4 of 7 from beyond that arc. He's 1 of 2 tonight. 24-16. Tigers hanging around here, down by 8. 4:40 left in the first half. Holmes to answer for 3. It's short. Long rebound, pulled down by Rosine. Coach Williams wondering if he was bumped to the ground. They're going to say no. He traveled as he fell to the ground. So Rosine, a good board in traffic, but couldn't keep his feet. To be inbounded by Bouchard to Holmes out at the top, started by Carlson. Little hesitation move. Now hands it off to Nordell. He'll ball fake it. Take it strong. No. Rosine this time has it and boards it down. 24-16. Tigers down 8 for the basketball. Richardson, he'll attack the lane. Shovels it off inside. Carlson up and good. Caleb Carlson drops it in. And the Tigers right back within 6. Concordia forced to a timeout. 24-18. Nearing the midway point, second quarter. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
When you shop at Ray's Apple Market, don't be surprised at all the lower-priced items you'll find in every aisle. It's just part of bringing more savings to you every day, every week. Your money will go farther when you shop at Ray's Apple Market, as they have over 1,000 grocery items and household products at new lower prices. Ray's Apple Market continues to bring you value, quality, and service to ensure customers get the best of what they have to offer. This is, after all, your town, your store.
For the next 30 seconds, Brune Implement Company, your Case IH dealer, is paying me to talk to you about nothing. Absolutely nothing. But there's a whole lot besides nothing waiting for you at Brune's. Come in and pay no interest for 2 years on pre-owned combines and planters, as well as Magnum and Steiger tractors, and a whopping nothing on interest for pre-owned 100-plus horsepower tractors for 18 months, too. You better hurry. This whole lot of nothing only lasts until December 31st, 2014, and only at Brune Implement Company, your Case IH dealer.
24-18 ball game. Tigers out of the Concordia timeout, trying to throw a little trap on the Panthers. Kopic handles it out on the left wing. Got a baseline is Bouchard. Tigers down 24-18 to Concordia. Panthers back with possession. Bouchard left wing deep to the post for Nordell. Free throw line, Kopic for two is up. No good. Rebound, battled for. Holmes fouled from behind after the offensive rebound. Boy, if you can make sure and get a body on Cooper Holmes, not saying it's easy, but with two early fouls, somehow find a way to get him in a position where maybe he makes contact. That time, though, he had great position, and Rosine had to block it from behind, and in doing so, fouled him. 17 now in the first half for the big guy for the Panthers. It's 25-18. And make it another free throw for Holmes. He's 4 for 4 at the stripe. Leads back out to 8. Tigers, though, have the basketball to the lane for Chestnut. And he goes strong, and an offensive foul is going to be called. Nordell. Morgan Chestnut never had control of the basketball, and once he got in the lane, the contact was made, and really an easy play for Nordell to draw the charge as Chestnut is trying to regain possession. Foul turns it back over to the Panthers. Here's a lob right side. Now back out deep for Kopic. 26-18. Panthers by 8. Holmes in the corner right. Free throw line, Kopic. Ball fake, steps in, kicks it across paint to Nordell for 2. Ian Nordell now has 7. The Tigers trail by 10. Here's Richardson down court. He'll attack the paint. Kick out right wing. Hamill for 3. It is last one, misses this one. Rebound to Holmes, and Chestnut will be called for the foul. That will put Holmes back at the free throw stripe, shooting 2. He's 4 for 4 at the line. With 19 first half points. He is averaging over 27 a game on the season. So 2 free throws coming, still 3:08 to go first half. Holmes knocks in the first. And has one more charity coming his way. This one up and also down. 30-18. Tigers down a dozen. Lane Libby down court. Carlson left to Richardson. Out top is Hamill. Brady goes right wing. Libby. Lane kicks it back left. Richardson to the top for Hamill. 2:50 remains. Left wing it comes to Richardson. He'll turn, spin. Ball taken on the baseline. Kick out to the point. Hamill. Brady attacks. He'll put the runner up off glass. No. Rebound battled for. Kopic has it. Out to Holmes. Cooper Holmes. Hesitation move. Steps to the paint. He's fouled. And Cooper Holmes will get back to the line, shooting 2. It's going to be 2 regardless, double bonus situation. And so more free throw chances for the junior. 21 first half points, 22 now, as he rings the bell again at the stripe. He is at 7 of 7 at the line. 31-18. Tigers on the floor have Hamill, Libby, Wallace, Richardson, and Carlson. Second free throw is also good. 23 now for Cooper Holmes. 2.5 to work. Tigers down 14. Here's Richardson left and deep. Out top to Wallace. Cade goes right on the wing for Libby. Lane lobs it up top. Wallace thought about 3. No. Here's Richardson. Back to Cade. 2:20 left first half. Tigers down by 14 now. Skip left for Wallace. Cade. Ball fakes it to Richardson. Kicks it right for Libby. Lane dribbles toward the wing right. Skip pass again left for Wallace. Bobbled on the catch. Right back to Libby. Wing right to the post is Carlson. He'll go strong. Ball out of bounds to play center off of Cooper Holmes. That's the right idea, though. Caleb Carlson taking it right at Cooper Holmes. Holmes is backing away. So it'll be play center's basketball on the baseline. 22-18 ball game. Wallace lobs it way out deep to Richardson. So puts the dribble down, works it left. Kick out to Libby. Now at the top of the key is Wallace. Left and deep for Libby. They lob it low looking for Carlson. Ball taken away by Nordell inside the lane. Caleb never had a chance to catch it. Now a bump in transition against the Tigers and more free throw opportunities for the Panthers, in particular for Cooper Holmes, who is 8 of 8 at the stripe, has 23 points. With a minute 49 to work in the second quarter, he's back at the line again. Make it 9 of 9. That foul against Brady Hamill, his second. The lead out to 15. Now for the Panthers, 33-18. And both free throws are good. Panthers will sub in Bouchard for Kopic. 34-18. A minute 49 to work. Second period. Timeout taken for the Tigers sideline. Minute 49 to work. We're in the second quarter. Timeout on the court. We're back after this.
This season, give your soybean crop the oldie seed advantage. Our ongoing research program and seed plots have resulted in 3 of the highest yielding soybean varieties bred specifically for soils in your farm. Don't hesitate to contact your oldie seed representative today, as availability of our top yielding soybean varieties will be limited. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
34-18 ball game, a minute 49 to work here in the opening half. Tigers have fallen behind by 16 points. 14-8 at the end of one quarter. Clay Center keeping themselves around until the last little stretch here has put this game in the hands of Concordia with a 16-point edge. Tigers out of their own timeout, working against the half-court trap. Here's Cade Wallace at the point, fakes on the three. Right side wing to Richardson. Bo will hand it right back off to Cade. Lefty goes now to Rodman. Backdoor look inside. He had Richardson, but it's batted away. Nordell the other direction takes it up with the lane and good. Ian Nordell now has 9, and the Tigers trail by 18 with the basketball. Richardson. Libby wants it in low, unable to get it to him. Outside to Wallace. Now near the top it comes to Rodman. One dribble. He goes right side wing. Richardson open. Look for 3 is just strong. Libby had the board. Knocked out of his hands. No, they'll say it's off of Libby. Lane thought it was knocked away from him, but it'll go to Concordia with 1 minute remaining second quarter. So Panthers possession is a 36-18 lead. Bouchard brings it across. Right on the wing and deep is Cooper Holmes. Has 23 first half points. Here's Nordell in the lane. He'll slide in. Blocking foul against the Tigers' Bo Richardson, and Ian Nordell's back to the strike. Well, Cooper Holmes is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of 10 at the line. Nordell's going to get his third and fourth free throw chances. He misses on the first of these two. The Tigers, meanwhile, have hit 4 of 6 of the team. In will come Matt James for the Panthers. Holmes will come out. Foul on Richardson for the Tigers was his second. Nordell at the line. Missed on the first. Second free throw is also rimming out. Rebound to Caleb Carlson. He'll give it off the right sideline to Cade Wallace, who brings it up the floor. 42 to work. Wallace goes left on the wing. Rodman back outside to Wallace. Left to Rodman. He'll step in, pull the trigger from 15, just short. Rebound tipped by Carlson, but out of bounds to the Panthers. And Concordia will have the basketball with 32.5 to go here in the second period. Kopic against the Tiger pressure. Gets it back to Bouchard. Now back to Kopic again, and he'll break the timeline with the dribble. Streeter attacks the lane. Kick across, tipped twice, but picked up by Matt James on the weak side. 17 now to work. Concordia the basketball. They lead it 36-18. Here's Bouchard against Richardson. Gets the screen. Bouchard all the way to the glass. No. Rebound pulled down by Nordell. He'll take it back up. Stripped away. 2 seconds left. Wallace from half court almost grazes net. 36-18. It's Concordia leading it here at halftime. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
More and more people are making the switch to Ford, and here's why. The EcoBoost fuel economy, advanced technology, and amazing features like the foot-activated liftgate. Hanson Ford invites you to the Switch sales event going on now. On the lot, you'll find a Ford that fits your lifestyle. Choose from a 2014 Ford Edge and F-150, or the 2015 Ford Fusion, Ford Explorer, and Super Duty. Hurry in and make the switch to a new Ford at Hanson Ford in Clay Center.
There's nothing quite as exciting as welcoming a new baby. To demonstrate, Roscoe here will wear this giant stork costume.
Oh, brother.
At Central Office, we're having a great sale on wonderful gift items for babies, like stuffed animals, cute onesies, baby books, photo albums, baby crosses, and picture frames. Hey, watch it with that beak there, Roscoe. For all your baby gifts, come see us at Central Office Service and Supply in Clay Center.
Thinking about buying a new home? Maybe your first? Or just making improvements? Well, that sounds like just another reason to stop by or contact the Citizens National Bank to get the personal attention you deserve when deciding to invest in a home. We know it can be a stressful and confusing process, so let myself, Bryant Johnson, walk you through the home buying process with ease. Stop by the Citizens National Bank and get pre-approved at your convenience. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has built their business on a foundation of integrity. They have a reputation of quality work gained through over 30 years of valuable work experience serving North Central Kansas. Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has a very long list of satisfied customers, like Ed, who said their windows look great. They're airtight and quiet. What an awesome, clean job. He's already recommending Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement to others. See GeislerRoofing.com.
Well, at a halftime break, it's 36-18. Again, the Concordia Panthers have the lead. Look back a little bit for you before we look at this first half of play for Clay Center. The Lady Tigers lost a 37-26 decision here earlier this evening to Concordia, a ball game that saw them go scoreless in the second quarter, fall behind by 14. They battled back down as many as 18 in the third period, got back within 8 points, but were unable to finish it off. They lose a 37-26 ball game to the Concordia Lady Panthers. Here the Tigers are down 36-18. It's been the Cooper Holmes story. That's not unusual for this team. Incredibly talented junior who has now 25 first-half points in this ball game to lead the way. They lead at 36-18. Stick around. We'll have more halftime coming up.
Debenham Electric Heating and Air has the experience to properly diagnose and repair any electrical problem. They can handle electrical wiring on residential, commercial, and ag projects. They also specialize in heating and air systems. They'll make sure your heating unit and AC are running at peak performance or install a new unit to heat or cool your home comfortably. Next time you need a reliable electrician, give Debenham Electric Heating and Air a call. Serving Clay, Washington, Riley, and Cloud counties.
They say you don't become number one by being lucky. Valley Irrigation is proof of that. No one sells more pivots than Valley. Smart growers know the legendary quality and durability of Valley pivots are second to none. From structural superiority to technical excellence, there are more reasons to choose Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Farmway Co-op is seeking applicants for a full-time tender driver at the Clay Center location. Duties include nurse truck operation and maintenance, filling anhydrous and liquid trailers, maintenance of facilities while working with high-tech equipment. Preference given to applicants with a current CDL. Hazmat endorsement required or the ability to obtain. Farmway offers competitive wages, excellent benefits, and is an EOE. Deadline January 16th. Call Tammy at 757-338-0794 or visit farmwaycoop.com.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in your Twin Valley digital TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit twinvalley.net/TVE to learn more.
Scoring leaders from the first half of play in a 36-18 ball game, which see the Tigers on the short end of that scoreboard. They were down 14-8 after one quarter, and then Concordia really stretched it out. Tigers struggled with the offensive end, turned the ball over a few times, and it led to points on the other end, which Cooper Holmes in particular, I mean, two guys in the scoring column for the Panthers, 25 of their 36 coming from Cooper Holmes, who was 12 of 12 at the free throw stripe, 2, 4, 6, 10 of 10 at the free throw line. He had one three-pointer. The rest all 2-point field goals, 25 first-half points. And then they also get 9 from Ian Nordell. So all down inside the two 6'4 players. Holmes at junior at 6'4, Nordell a sophomore. The Tigers led by Ian Robins, 5 points. He hit that three-pointer, 2 for 2 at the stripe. Caleb Carlson knocked in the bucket. 5 points from Brady Hamill, including a 3. 2 for 2 at the line for Caleb Siebold. And Bo Richardson would knock in 2 points as well. 36-18 halftime score. It is the Clay Center Tigers trailing the Concordia Panthers. Stay with us. More on the way from the Den at halftime next.
Out with the old and in with the new, right? That's what the new year has a lot of people thinking. To demonstrate, I've replaced my assistant Roscoe with this lovely new assistant.
Hey!
But when it comes to your important files, discarding them is not a good idea.
Does that mean I get to stay?
Here at Central Office, we have business-sourced file storage boxes for both letter and legal-sized files at greatly reduced prices. With file storage boxes from Central Office and Clay Center, you can still take care of the old while filing the new.
Oh, thanks, boss.
How will your wheat crop make it through this winter? It's up to you to give it the best fighting chance and a jump on the spring growing season with a fall fertilizing application. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready with stabilized in 2 forms, field and site-specific variable rate technology, and custom application. With the experience of field specialists Brent, Allen, Darren, Kent, or Mike Green, they clearly understand the problems customers face. You can count on Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Metal roofing isn't what it used to be. Decra Shake shingles offer the classic beauty and architectural detail of thick rustic hand-split wood shake shingles, but they're actually steel, giving you superior performance and longevity. Decra Shake shingles are interlocking metal panels providing a tough, weather-tight barrier. They're recommended and installed by Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. They've built a reputation on quality work, customer satisfaction, and integrity. Visit GeislerRoofing.com.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
38-16, or 36-18, I should say, the halftime score of the Tigers trail the Concordia Panthers. Coming up this week, mentioned a couple of times this evening, tomorrow night, K-State men's Wildcat basketball, as the Cats will be getting a chance to take on TCU and trying to rebound from what has been a really ugly stretch for the Cats. Coach Weber and company will be on the floor tomorrow night at Bramlage. It's their Big 12 home opener, taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. Also on the way this week, Clay Center Tiger Wrestling will be on the air Thursday evening. Tigers travel onto the mat in Manhattan to face the Indians, and a varsity duel will have live. That is scheduled to start at 6:30 p.m. Friday night, right back here in the Den for the Tigers. On basketball, it'll be Chapman visiting. And then coming up this weekend, K-State men's basketball Saturday goes on the road and faces the Oklahoma Sooners. And meanwhile, Sunday, K-State KU, a 1 o'clock tip-off here on 100.9 Sunday afternoon. So big week coming up for sports on 100.9. Tonight we have a halftime just about to wrap up. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half. Concordia again leads the Clay Center Tigers. The halftime score 36-18 when we come back.
Tiger teams are back in action, so let's get out and support our local teams. Coaches and players have been working hard and putting in long hours to excel at their sport or activity. But as we know, it takes more than hard work. Good teams need to work together. Same goes for Union State Bank. We work hard to be your community bank, but we need your business to be a good team. Let's all work together by supporting our youth and their activities and supporting your local community bank. Union State Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, the pharmacists are committed to making sure you understand the instructions that allow your prescriptions to be taken safely and effectively. They'll take the time to counsel you and set your mind at ease concerning your medications. Patterson's has healthcare aids such as walkers, canes, and lift chairs to help you with your daily mobility needs. Putting the care into healthcare is Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, with locations in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina.
Let's face it, you need to keep working even when the temperatures keep dropping. That's why you should switch to Cenex Winterized Premium Diesel Fuels. They contain an advanced performance additive package that gives you serious weather protection while optimizing power and fuel economy. Choose from extreme to moderate climate coverage, all designed to keep your equipment and vehicles running their best during cold weather. Get serious winter protection. Ask for Cenex Winterized Premium Diesel Fuels at Farmway Co-op. Cenex is a brand of CHS.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in your Twin Valley digital TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit twinvalley.net/TVE to learn more.
36-18 is your score here at the half. Do have one score in for you from the Twin Valley. Not getting many scores in tonight on a Tuesday, but it is Frankfurt who has won over Clifton Clyde in girls basketball. That is a 45-35 final. Coach Gunner saying that they got out of the gates a lot better, something they've been trying to do this season. They were led by Kyla Hardwick's 12 points, Mara Kennedy with 11 in that ball game. Elizabeth Nobert led the way for the Lady Eagles with 15. Again, Frankfurt with a 10-point win. Also, the Abilene Cowgirls did win over Chapman tonight, 51-36. Belle Barberry had 23 in that game. And the Abilene boys up on Chapman, 31-21 at halftime. We're told Harley Hazlitt leads the way with 16 in that contest. Here, the Tigers trail Concordia, and they trail Cooper Holmes in all reality. 25 first-half points for the junior. It's 36-18. It is Lane Lively for the Tigers who will open up with the basketball in the front court. To Brady Hamill, skip back over to Lively, saves it inbounds to Bo Richardson. He'll attack left side, kick out to the baseline. Hamill, ball fake on the three. He'll step to the lane, driving in the runner, no. Rebound to Bouchard. Good attack by Hamill. His shot, though, went off the back iron. Here's Bouchard at the right side, baseline right. Streeter, attacks taken away by Bo Richardson. Richardson gives it to Lively. Tigers down by 18. Corner right, Hamill, three-point attempt. Had a chance to set the feet. His second three of the game. He has 8 points in the contest. It's a 15-point Panther lead. Out top is Cooper Holmes. He works it left with the dribble. Caleb Carlson is on him. Lob low. Rosine poked it away from Nordell, and then Rosine tried to get the second poke at it, and when Holmes came up with it on the sideline and picks up the foul. So Ethan Rosine, good defense inside, and just went back at it again, picks up his third foul on the play. Here is the pass out top lane. Lively near steal. Streeter gives it off to Kopic. Concordia is still with the basketball. A minute into the third quarter. Tigers trailing here 36-21. Kopic has it left wing and deep. To the free throw line. Step in by Bouchard is wildly missed. Rebound Richardson. A race to the other end against Kopic. He'll take it strong. Bumps and can't get the shot to fall, but he will get to the free throw line and a chance to shoot two here for Bo Richardson. It's a good attack going the other direction and finding a way to get to the glass. Drew the bump and has a chance down at the free throw line to shoot two. So Richardson, the lefty, free throw up and off the mark. Good shooter, good free throw shooter on the season. Unable to connect on that first look. Another free throw chance coming here for Richardson. This one's up and good. So he hits one of two. Then the Tigers chip away. They trail 36-22. They were down 18 at the break. They're down 14. They scored the quarter's first 4 points. 6:35 to work. Bouchard kicks it right. Kopic for three. Hamill went down in the lane that time and has gotten up a little bit with a favoring at his left ankle and now, or his right ankle, and now the official recognizing. And Brady Hamill, he's as tough as they come. We saw what he did last year, playing through such pain until he finally had to have hip surgery. But he's in pain right now as he comes to the sideline. So he'll come out. Tigers see the bucket go in underneath by Nordell, who now has 11. Here's a play inside the paint, a foul called on the floor before the shot. 38-22. Possession belongs to the Tigers. It'll be inbounded by Bo Richardson. Baseline and right of the Tiger glass. Left wing, here's Lane Lively for three, and it rims out. And the rebound away, it's going to be a tie ball. Ethan Rosine got his hand on it, able to get the jump ball call. And so now possession belongs to Clay Center, back on the baseline again. They've got an opportunity here. It'll be Cade Wallace inbound. Play goes in motion. They go right baseline. Lively wide open for the three. This time he drills it. Lively's first points. And now the Tigers are right back within 13 points. 38-25. Here's Cooper Holmes. And Lane Lively right there to draw the third foul. Holmes just took it too deep. Lane Lively saw that one coming from the free throw stripe. And Cooper Holmes was going all the way to the 10. Picks up his third foul. He had two very early fouls and then was able to come back in and play almost the entire first half, obviously, with 25 first half points. But now picks up his third foul. Two of those have been charges on Lane Lively, who's there to receive them. Here's Wallace, left winger Richardson. Bo goes baseline, left to Carlson. Caleb back outside Wallace. He'll take the three in rhythm. No, rebound Richardson. Bo Richardson brings it out of the pack, takes it inside, takes it up strong, and drops it in. Bo Richardson, the offensive board, and the stick back makes it an 11-point ball game. Here's Holmes. He'll dribble attack, now kicks it off to Bouchard. He goes to the lane. Blocked by Rosine. No. Foul called, his fourth, and a chance at a three-point play here for Bouchard. Bouchard's a good drive, and Rosine reached across, trying to block it. Got the basketball, but then the follow-through got the arm, and the basketball went in anyway. So his fourth foul too early here in the third quarter on Rosine. He'll come out. It'll be Bouchard at the free throw stripe. Misses on the chance at a three-point play. Now the kick out on an offensive board from Holmes. Bouchard, the attack, no. Here's Nordell back up. He will get it down. And Nordell now with 13. It's the Nordell Holmes show tonight. Here's kick out from Carlson to Richardson. Wallace goes right wing. Lively at his last three. Now left to Richardson. Further left on the wing, it goes to Ian Rother's in after Rosine picked up that fourth foul. Now right side and deep is Richardson to Wallace. Thought about three to Rotman. Rotman goes baseline left. Here's Carlson. Now to Wallace. Cade Wallace with the dribble. Kicks it out deep to Richardson. Right side wing is Rotman. To the baseline. Carlson. Kick up top. Richardson steps in. Free throw line. Jumper's good. Two straight buckets for Bo Richardson. And again, the Tigers keep themselves around. 4.5 to go. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll break here as well. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
Out with the old and in with the new, right? That's what the new year has a lot of people thinking. To demonstrate, I've replaced my assistant Roscoe with this lovely new assistant.
Hey!
But when it comes to your important files, discarding them is not a good idea.
Does that mean I get to stay?
Here at Central Office, we have business-sourced file storage boxes for both letter and legal-sized files at greatly reduced prices. With file storage boxes from Central Office and Clay Center, you can still take care of the old while filing the new.
Oh, thanks, boss.
42-29 ball game. Tigers just keep hanging around here. Bo Richardson's hit a couple of buckets back-to-back. Tigers have hit a couple of threes in this quarter. And now Concordia back with the basketball. Tigers down by 13, 4.5 to work, third period. Here's Bouchard, left side, dribbles to the point, right wing to James, down low for Nordell. He'll turn, spin, take it up in the crowd, no. Rebound to Holmes. He goes up, fouled, and he'll get back to the free throw line. He had 10 of 10 at the line in the first half, and now has a chance once again at the stripe for 2 more. Tigers have 5 new players getting set to check in. Too many second chance opportunities. I think the message that Coach Williams may be wanting to send right now is he puts in Caleb Siebold, Brady Hamill back in. Great to see that. He had been injured. Morgan Chestnut coming on for the Tigers here in this fourth quarter as play center sees Holmes back at the stripe. He hit the first, and he will hit the second as well. Seth Hughes also in there for play center. Holmes has hit 12 of 12 from the line. Hughes outside the Siebold. Starts right, holds there. Hughes in the corner. Looks for the bounce pass and low to Chestnut. It's kicked out of bounds. 44-29, the lead for the Panthers. Tigers just keeping themselves afloat here. This third period, though, they've continued to battle down 18 at the halftime break. Parker Folks in there. He's got his back to the bucket. Good ball fake. Nordell with the block. Tigers wanted a foul, didn't get it. Here's Streeter the other way. He'll take it up in transition and knock it in off the window. But Parker Folks did everything you wanted. He's back to the bucket, squared it up, ball fake, got a defender in the air, got contact, and then didn't get the foul out of it. Here's Hughes in the corner. Ball stripped away for a moment, but he gets it back, and a reach-in called on Bouchard. So good battle by Hughes to keep the ball alive, and once he retrieved it back, he was fouled on the reach-in. Lead is back to 17 for the Panthers. The foul called against Bouchard, his second. Here's Siebold from the baseline to inbound. Out deep it goes. Holmes picks it off. Holmes against 2 defenders. Turns, spins, and good catch-up defense by Caleb Siebold. As Holmes was trying to shovel it off, and Siebold knocked it out of bounds. 46-29 with 3:38 to work here in the third. Lob out top for Holmes. Siebold on him. To the corner right. Bouchard. Free ball. Short. Rebound inside. Good battle by Hamill and Chestnut and Siebold. And bodies flying everywhere. No fouls called. And now they reach in on Siebold on the perimeter. That'll be the 4th team foul. Both squads really battling for the rebound. He went loose to the sideline, and eventually it's reach-in foul called on Siebold. 46-29. It'll be Concordia's basketball on the sideline. That's the third on Caleb. Here's Bouchard to Streeter. To Bouchard. Nearly picked away by Hughes. To Streeter out top. Right elbow is Garrett Lawrence. He'll give it off to Bouchard. Fakes the 3. Steps in for the 10-footer. It's going to drop in. Bouchard has his second field goal of the game. Here's Siebold in the corners. Hamill, step back 3. Yes! His third 3 of the game. And the lead is at 16. Timeout taken once again by the Tiger sideline. 3:01 to work third quarter when we come back.
Central Valley Ag is another way you can maximize every acre you farm. CVA agronomist Mike Zwingman recommends precision guidance and monitoring equipment installed on your current tractor and planter.
It's going to give you more control over things like down pressure, singulation, planter speed, and really the things that make your planter work right.
For better efficiency, better profits, contact your Precision Ag equipment dealer.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
48-32 ball game. Tigers trail here by 16, and out of the timeout, they will bring back Lane Lively, Ian Rotman, Bo Richardson, Cade Wallace, and Caleb Carlson. Cade Wallace trying to hamper Cooper Holmes on his way down the floor. Gives it off to Streeter. Remember, Cooper has 3 fouls in the game, but he also has 29 points in this contest. Here's Holmes right and deep. Carlson out on him, and we have a 3-second violation against the Panthers. Concordia that time a little confused on the offensive end, and someone got caught down in the paint, so it's Clay Center's possession down by 16. Trailed by 18 at half, have had it as close as 11. Now they have possession back down by 16 points. Here's Wallace out top, and he's bumped by Streeter. Got his hands to the basketball, but then had to run into Cade Wallace. And so the Tigers will have it on the sideline, down by 16. 2:34 to work. We're in the third. Into Wallace in the backcourt. He'll bring it across with the dribble. Now toward the lane. Cade all the way to the paint. Shot up off glass. No. Rebound battled for Carlson. Good. Battle inside. It's going to be knocked to the bounds off of the Panthers, so it'll be Clay Center's possession. Inbounding will be Cade Wallace. Looks in low to Lively in the corner. Good ball fake. Step up, blocked by Holmes. And the deflection goes to Bouchard. Holmes, the other direction, laying good. 31 now for Cooper Holmes. Getting that one in transition. The lead's back at 18. Right where it was at halftime. Lively up top. He'll trigger the three. Left alone. No. Rebound to Holmes. They'll look to run it. Cooper, hesitation, leans, falling backwards off glass. No. Nordell back up and good. Ian Nordell now has 15 in the ball game. And the lead's at 20. Here's Rotman. Posting up as Lively against Holmes. Kick out. Richardson. Step in for two is strong. Rebound to Holmes with a minute 44 to go in the third. Concordia down quickly. Panthers attack. Bouchard with the left and good. Tough shot. Ian, correction, that was Ethan Bouchard, who has 6 now. Lob down the court, thrown away by the Tigers. The turnover gives it right back to Concordia. Tigers made a great push early in this quarter, kept themselves around, but right now the Panthers stretching things back out. The lead got to 22. 54-32. A minute 30 left to go, third period. With the basketball, Bouchard will walk it up the floor here for the Panthers. And the front court goes right in deep to Cooper Holmes. Nordell trying to post. Holmes wants to take it in himself. Now kicks it left for Streeter. He'll go to the baseline left. Back outside, Bouchard. Bullet pass. Streeter attacks the lane and gets the lay-in. Chase Streeter's second field goal. They've both been here in the third quarter, and it's 56-32. Hamill left and deep to Richardson. Bo Richardson looks low. Now at the high post is Hamill. Brady will take it in. Floater off glass and good. Brady Hamill now has 13 in the game. 3 trays. He's got 8 of those points here in the third period. 45 to work. It's 56-34. Panthers lead it and will hold for 1. Cooper Holmes will stand just in the front court. Now makes his way toward the lane. Double teamed, has used his dribble. Lobs it right sideline to Streeter. 30 seconds left. Out it goes to Bouchard. Out of Holmes. So ducks his way in the lane. The foul's going to be called. And that'll put Cooper Holmes back at the stripe where he is 12 of 12 in the game so far. 31 points, 31 of their 56. And has 2 free throws coming here. Foul was on Ian Rotman, his first. 56-34 ball game. And Holmes just missing his first free throw of the ball game. Comes right back with another. He's at 13 of 14. It gives him 32 for the game. Morgan Chestnut set the check in. They didn't get him buzzed in time. And so it'll be play center with the basketball. 20 seconds to work here. Seabold out top. Attacks the dribble. Bounce pass in low. Calls in good hands to get it back out to Rotman with 13. Here's Richardson. Fakes the 3. Attacks the lane. Gets it up and will be fouled. Didn't even get it to the window. He was fouled hard before he really got that shot, able to get the shot to the glass. He will get 2 free throws, though. Bo has 7 points in the game, 6 here in the, or 5 here, I should say, here in the third quarter. 10.3 to work, third period. And Richardson can't quite get the first one to crawl in there. Case Kopic for the Panthers to pick up his 4th foul on that play. Morgan Chestnut in. Carlson out. Richardson 1 more free throw. Missed on the first and misses on the second. It's strong. Rebound pulled away by the Panthers. 4 seconds left with 3, with 2. Free throw line jumper from Bouchard is up and down. Bouchard has 8 now, and the lead for the Panthers goes up to 25. We're headed to the 4th. It's Concordia 59. Your Tigers 34 when we come back.
Save time and gas and easily deposit checks from the comfort of your home. United Bank & Trust is pleased to offer our newest mobile banking feature, Mobile Deposit. There's no need to make that extra trip to the bank to deposit a check. Simply endorse, click, and submit your check image for deposit. Speak with your local branch representative on qualification details on how to apply Mobile Deposit. United Bank & Trust. You bank, we deliver. Member FDIC. Mobile remote deposits functional on iPhone and Android apps only. Data rates may apply. Check with your mobile phone carrier for details.
For the next 30 seconds, Brune Implement Company, your Case IH dealer, is paying me to talk to you about nothing. Absolutely nothing. But there's a whole lot besides nothing waiting for you at Brune's. Come in and pay no interest for 2 years on pre-owned combines and planters, as well as Magnum and Steiger tractors, and a whopping nothing on interest for pre-owned 100-plus horsepower tractors for 18 months too. You better hurry. This whole lot of nothing only lasts until December 31st, 2014, and only at Brune Implement Company, your Case IH dealer.
Clay Center Tigers down 59-34, and out of the quarter break, the officials say that the Panthers weren't on the floor in time, so they put the ball on the ground. The Panthers rushing to get it in play, threw it toward the baseline and threw it away. So the Tigers get the basketball. They did it to Clay Center once earlier tonight, saying they didn't break huddle and get out on the floor in time, and so Panthers penalized for it, and Tigers had the basketball. Lob inside, Rosine, who picked up 4 fouls early in that third quarter, back on the court now. Here's Roteman, back to Rosine, back to the bucket, to Roteman in the corner, ball fakes it. Now outside to Wallace, left on the wing is Livey to Wallace. Back wing right, Roteman, three-point attempt up and down, his second three of the game. Roteman has 8. Brady Hamels knocked in 3 trays in this ball game and has 13 points to lead the Tigers in scoring. It'll be Concordia with the basketball. Bouchard out top to James, left to Kopic. They lob it down in low. Here's Holmes, muscles it up and good. He has 34. Tigers back to the way, down 61-37. Left on the wing is Livey. Lane, one dribble, and now baseline left, Rosine. Ball fakes it, pulls up the jumper on the left baseline. It's strong. Rebound to Holmes, weak side. Cooper Holmes will lead the break himself. Now brings it across, and to the right wing it goes to Bouchard, to Kopic in the corner. Now Nordell down low. He'll take the shot, guarded and good. Nordell has 17 now in the contest. Down the lane, they try to get it low for Rosine. A foul will be called. This could be on Holmes. It would be his 4th if it is. And they called this evidently on the floor on the catch. It is the 4th on Cooper Holmes with 6:37 to go, and the Panthers up 63-37. And now they will say it's a 1-and-1 as they made the bonus 17th foul against the Panthers. Holmes, with those 4 fouls, does come to the sideline, along with his 34 points in this game. And at the stripe for the Tigers is Ethan Rosine. 1-and-1 chance. Misses on the first, gets his own rebound on the floor, unable to keep his balance, though. Rosine knew he'd missed it, knew exactly where it was going, got it tied up on the way to the ground, and just could not quite keep it in play. Panthers see the Tigers put full court pressure on a steal by Wallace. Lost it for a moment, picked up by Roteman. Ian Roteman to the corner for Wallace. He wants the 3. It's short. Rebound pulled in by Streeter of the Panthers. Back to the direction. Bouchard shot high off the glass, and he has 10. All in the second half. Here's Wallace. Wing right to Roteman. Skip pass left for Livey. Lane Livey has hit a 3-pointer in the second half. Foul called on the floor. Rosine active in the middle. And he'll get a chance at stripe here for a 1-and-1 again. Just under 6 minutes to work here in the fourth quarter. Tigers trailing 65-37. At the stripe is Ethan Rosine. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. So Rosine now with 3 points in the contest. He scored one early. Great look inside with the left hand back in the first quarter early. And foul trouble since that time. Second free throw is dropped in as well. So 2 for 2 at the stripe this trip. He has 4 points. Now a foul against the Tigers in that full court pressure, trying to stop on the sideline. Their 16th foul. So this will be Concordia with the basketball. And Jace Kopic will inbound. Now from here on out, both teams will be in the bonus. That's the 16th foul against Clay Center. Here's Streeter in the corner right. Out to Kopic. Top of the key is Matt James. Now he stops in some trouble. Finally gets rid of it now to Streeter again. Tigers really overplaying. Streeter turns and goes. Kopic in the corner for three is down. Jace Kopic's first points of the night puts him right on his season's average of 3 per game. Rosine, left wing, Rothman. 5:25 to work. It's a 68-39 Panther lead. Concordia on defense in the zone. Rothman's got to look for three again. This one's off the mark. Rebound to James of the Panthers. Libby near steal, but it's given away now to Kopic. Up the left sideline goes Bouchard. He'll shovel it out to Kopic. Down low, wide open, Nordell. They lost Nordell down low, and he has 19 now in the game. 5 minutes remains here on a tip-off Tuesday, the opener for 2015. Tigers are right back here on Friday night when they will play host to the Chapman Irish. Here's Libby, left wing three ball. Yes! Lane Libby has 6 all here in the second half and have come by 2 3-point shots that have gone in. Pressure again by the Tigers in the full court. Bouchard breaks it down to James in the front court. Back outside it goes to Kopic. 4.5 to work in the ball game. It's 70-42 now. The Panthers have the lead in the basketball. To the paint is Nordell. Quick baby jump. Cook goes down. He has 21 all of a sudden. And a timeout by the Panthers. 4:21 to work. Timeout taken here. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
When you shop at Ray's Apple Market, don't be surprised at all the lower-priced items you'll find in every aisle. It's just part of bringing more savings to you every day, every week. Your money will go farther when you shop at Ray's Apple Market, as they have over 1,000 grocery items and household products at new lower prices. Ray's Apple Market continues to bring you value, quality, and service to ensure customers get the best of what they have to offer. This is, after all, your town, your store.
72-42 ball game. It's the Panthers with the lead. We have another score in for you from around the KCLY community. Washington County beating Blue Valley 67-19 tonight. That's the boys' final. Here's Brady Hamill inside the lane, left-hander. Turnaround no good. Rebound comes off to the Panthers. Get you a further look into the scoring in that ball game a little bit. Here's Kopic up top for 3, and he's at 2 in a row now. And the Panthers now stretch that lead out to 75-42. Here's Lane Libby, right baseline. Bounces it in low to Hamill. Back to the bucket. Shovels it outside to Siebel. Caleb goes left on the wing to Richardson. Bo Richardson to Siebel. He'll step in. Inside the post. Hamill turns again with the left, and he just muscles it in and finds it. Almost willed that thing to go in the ring. He got 15 there. Here's the lob from Nordell across Payne. Actually ended up not lobbing it, but throwing it right through his teammate's hand. And so the basketball returns to Clay Center. Panthers going to the bench now with 3:22 remaining. Bouchard has come out. Nordell also coming off that last time out. 3:15 to work. It's 75-44. And Concordia with that lead. They led by 18 at half and have really stretched it out late third quarter and through the fourth to where the lead is now. Here's a post pass inside. Hamill pulls the trigger. He has 17 now in the ball game. 3 trays. Now a little mid-range jumper action going on. There's a near steal by Siebold. Streeter up the court, across the timeline, works it left, gets it outside and deep to Kopic. Now 2:44 remains in the ball game. Streeter to Kopic. Well, 2-man game, playing catch and keep away. Now Kopic attacks the lane. Laying off glass, no. Rebound. Lawrence back up, can't get it. Now it's Brady Hamill who brings it down. Hamill will hand it off to Siebold. 2:23 left in the ball game. Bo Richardson looks in low to Rosine. Instead to Hamill, and he's fouled. He'll get the strike. The Hammerhead with 17 points in the ball game, and now he's going to have a chance at the line for a 1-and-1. Ian Rotman back on for the Tigers. Rosine will come out. 2:05 left in this fourth quarter. Hamill at the strike. A 1-and-1 chance. Free throw up and free throw good. 18 tonight for Brady. Official stop play before they give Hamill the basketball back. As they were separating, I think, Lawrence and Rotman, who were kind of jockeying for position on there was a rebound, but Brady Hamill says no need. Got them both into a 19 tonight. Great performance. 75-48. Tigers, though, trail to Concordia. Minute 20 to work. Down court pass to Lawrence against Hamill. Blocked, but a foul called. And that will put Garrett Lawrence at the line to shoot two. The 6'2 freshman out there will get a chance here at the strike. 75-48. Free throw line. Lawrence banks in the first free throw. And the Washington County game, 14 from Cole Thompson. Kyle McGatlin had 12, 10 from Connor Penning. As they got up early and just really put the hammer down. Aiden Budenbender had 9. Bradley Young 8 for Blue Valley in the boys matchup. Here's Lively, right corner to Roadman. 76-48. Here's Hamill again over the 20-point mark. Not on that shot. 28 to work. Brady with 19 points this evening. 24 to work. Here's Streeter. Jump pass off to Matt James in the corner. He'll back it out. Give it up top deeper to Streeter. 14 seconds left. Concordia running some clock here and some offense. Tigers in man-to-man. Now it's Streeter near the sideline with 5. Double team by Richardson and Seabold. And it's out of bounds off of Concordia. So good defense on the trap as the running clock. They'll not stop it as it goes out of bounds. 76-48 is your final. Concordia goes to 4-2 on the season. The Tigers will drop to 0-6 now on the year. 76-48 is your final. Stay with us. Post-game will be coming up in just a moment.
How will your wheat crop make it through this winter? It's up to you to give it the best fighting chance and a jump on the spring growing season with a fall fertilizing application. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready with stabilized in 2 forms, field and site-specific variable rate technology, and custom application. With the experience of field specialists Brent, Allen, Darren, Kent, or Mike Green, they clearly understand the problems customers face. You can count on Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Tiger teams are back in action, so let's get out and support our local teams. Coaches and players have been working hard and putting in long hours to excel at their sport or activity. But as we know, it takes more than hard work. Good teams need to work together. Same goes for Union State Bank. We work hard to be your community bank, but we need your business to be a good team. Let's all work together by supporting our youth and their activities and supporting your local community bank. Union State Bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back once again in Clay Center. The Clay Center Tigers, a 76-48 loss to the Concordia Panthers. We'll take a look through your scoring columns in this ball game in just a moment. I'll let you know your post game is brought to you by Republican Valley Irrigation, Farmers Union Insurance, Jim Gearhan, Debenham Electric Heating and Air, McGee Roofing, and Clay County National Bank. 76-48 again the final. The story of the night, Cooper Holmes, a remarkable night, 34 points. He finished, 13 of 14 from the free throw stripe, hit 1 3-pointer, and even with some foul trouble, it was just not a concern for him. 34 of their 76 points. 21 from Ian Nordell. He scored a bunch late in the second half. 10 points from Ethan Bouchard, all second half points. Chase Kopic had 2 3-pointers, all second half. Chase Streeter with 4 second half points, and 1 of 2 at the line for Garrett Lawrence to finish with his 1. For the Tigers, Brady Hamill, really nice night offensively. Of course, always a defender and going to crash those boards, but he had 3 threes tonight. He finishes with 19 points, 14 of those in the second half of play. So 19 for Brady Hamill, the 6'3 senior. Hammerhead led the way for the Tigers. Also got 8 from Ian Roban. He had 2 3-pointers, 2 for 2 at the line. 6 from Lane Lively on 2 second-half threes. They get 7 points from Bo Richardson in this ball game. Ethan Rosine would finish with 4. He had foul trouble throughout the night. They also get 2 from Caleb Seabold on 2 of 2 at the free throw stripe in this ball game. Again, the Tigers, a 76-48 loss to Concordia. The Lady Tigers, despite a great comeback effort, came up short in the 37-26 final earlier this evening. Tigers both back home here on Friday night when they will host the Chapman Irish. Coming up this week, tomorrow night, K-State men's basketball is on the way. They are hosting TCU at the Big 12 home opener. Thursday night, Tiger wrestlers are traveling into Manhattan. We'll have that duel for you live here on 100.9. They start at 6:30. As mentioned, Clay Center Tiger basketball returns home to the Den Friday night for a chance to come out to Clay Center Tiger basketball. They're hosting the Chapman Irish. That is a finish on your post game and a finish to a tip-off Tuesday, the opener of 2015. Post game tonight brought to you by Clay County National Bank, by McGee Roofing, Farmers Union Insurance, Jim Gearhan, Republican Valley Irrigation, and by Debenham Electric Heating and Air. For our studio engineer, Bernie Fancella, thanks for the work back home. This is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Tuesday.